Happy 25th birthday, Scottish Book Trust. You've just beaten the Gruffalo to it by 1 year, because he's going to be 25 next year. And in fact, the Gruffalo's origins really go back to when I tried that story out in various primary schools under the wing of the Scottish Book Trust, organising the author visits. I think they're called live literature now. So other happy memories include doing squash and a squeeze with lots of classes, not just in Glasgow where I lived at the time, but all over Scotland, sometimes under my own steam, sometimes with vehicles like Words on Wheels. I especially remember when I was a Children's Laureate, and I had a wonderful book tour then with Words on Wheels, starting at John O'Groats and visiting libraries all over Scotland. Later carried that on and went all the way to Land's End in Cornwall. So yeah, the Scottish Book Trust has been very formative for me as a writer, and I remember various book awards that I was lucky enough to be shortlisted for. I think perhaps I'm not saying happiest memory, but most striking memory is on one World Book Day event organised by you, when I went to Edinburgh Zoo and Room on the Brim had just been published, and there was a little girl dressed up as a witch in that story, and I was sitting next to her. We were both freezing cold on that World Book Day, and we were posing with a giraffe who was supposed to be very, very interested in the story. Secretly, the keeper had a bag of food and the giraffe was much more interested in the bag of food. We eventually got a lovely picture out of that. So, well, happy birthday again, and I'm going to raise a glass, it's just water actually, to the next 25 years. Give the Gruffalo a sip as well.